¡Pum! Perfectísimo, ya estaría todo. Tenemos que hablar con la señorita que está ahí adentro. Para que nos dejen subir a la montaña. Y así poder dar la venganza contra Siri.
Who's that? Well, come on, come closer, girl. Aye. What's she like?
Narrow hips, sparkly eyes, a striking feisty lass.
Never had a man? Never mind. Got me answer. I choose you, girl. This night you shall see the ladies.
Siri?
Wonderful. Who wouldn't want to meet the ladies? My companion comes with me.
What else has the cat dragged in?
It's grey and veiny, got a scar, and eyes like a viper.
Aye. Stinks of clotted blood and corpses. Plus it's old and infertile. I reject ye, freak. The girl will ascend alone.
What's this about? What have you chosen her for?
Tell him.
Each year, 3 chosen have the honour to meet the ladies.
What happens after they've had this honor?
When they return, they speak of the past no more. Joy rules them and they start life anew. The lass were not the first to be chosen this day, but the moon hangs high, so she's like to be the last.
You misjudged me. I'm worthy as anyone.
Girl?
He's sprier than any youth. Only smells like corpses because he kills monsters. And he'll kill any who stand in his way.
Perhaps I was mistaken. Perhaps there's life in him yet. By ancient right you may appeal my choice. But to do so you must best the challenge.
¿Cuál?
What kind of challenge?
Tell him.
You must descend into the cave and bathe in the waters below the earth.
What's the catch?
The water's deep. The water's murky.
A ver, no tengo de otra, lo
I
acepto.
accept the challenge.
Come.
Va, ¿te vas a saltar?
Look this over. A coin from days of yore. Falker burns on its reverse, so they call it the Defier's Oran. Now, bring me the coin.
Con mucho gusto.
Something's afoot. Something's nigh.
¿Saquear? ¿Qué es esto? Estaba poniendo el aire. Observar la próxima del tiempo del hacha. Oh, la espada del hacha, lol. Buenísima. Vale. Hey, la tengo, no sé por qué no dispara. ¿No dispara? ¿Por qué no dispara? Raro que no dispare. Hostia, tengo oxígeno. Corre, Geralt, corre. Corre para allá de vuelta. Tienes que matarlos primero. No hacen nada, es increíble. Corre, Geralt, corre. Corre, Geralt, corre. Vamos. Vamos. Corre, Geralt, corre. Corre, Geralt, corre. Corre, Geralt, corre. Uf. A ver. Tengo la ballesta acá, sí. A ver, la de equipo la vuelvo a poner. O sea, te estoy buscando para robar la moneda que... ¿No puedo matarlos? No puedo matarlos, hostia. Vale. Tendré que llegar hasta el otro lado. Oh, ahí está la moneda. Ah, qué sencillo. No hay más camino, pero... No creo que llegue. A lo mejor puedo explorar después. Sí, voy a explorar después. ¿Eh? ¿Qué fue ese ruido? ¿Fue un oso? Es una lástima que este juego se esté por acabar. A ver, me quedan los DLCs que son bastantes más horas también.
I was beginning to worry.
Something's
Come on,
afoot.
let's get the key.
Something's nigh. They're back. What do you want?
Can't help but be curious. What's at the summit?
Tell him.
The ladies dwell there, but only the chosen may look upon them.
I know that. I want.
You'll learn nothing else here.
Got that coin you tossed in the lake.
It reeks of sludge.
Nothing I can do about that. So, gonna keep your word?
I always do, my boy. Show the coin to the gatekeeper past the threshold. He'll know its meaning. Marika will open the gate for ye. Now go.
That went smoothly.
Hecho.
Weren't the one to do the diving in that cave.
Stop whining. You're a witcher. You've dived in murky waters.
Yeah, I have to tell you about the time I hunted a Zugol.
¿Caminando? Vale, así. Ok, así está mejor. Vamos, señorita, corre. Dije que iba a explorar, pero tampoco es tan necesario, ¿eh? Tampoco es tan necesario explorar esa parte. En total tengo nivel de sobra, creo. Nivel 26, ese nivel 34. Ah, es verdad, tengo puntos que ponerme. Lástima, vale. Tengo 4 puntos que ponerme, no sé en qué, pero lo tengo que hacer. 102. ¿Qué hace eso? Trampa mágica. Dani ralentiza a los enemigos. ¿Eso qué hace? Aumenta la animación de la señal en 10 segundos. Número de cargas de modo alternativo 9. ¿Esto qué hace? Ahora golpea a todos los adversarios en un radio determinado. La probabilidad de derribarlos es un 21% y fervor regeneración. ¿Por qué? Simplemente para no enviarlos de frente. ¿Y este? Es igual que este. Aguanta el alcance a 3 metros. No. Aumenta un 5 la intensidad. No. Entonces, ¿para qué quiero esto? Y... persuasión, marioneta. No me interesa en absoluto. Sigamos.
¿Eh?
Ah, vale. Se necesita una llave, decía, ¿viste? Y no... no puedo abrir.
What's your name, girl?
What's yours?
Your name don't matter. Atop the peak, you'll lose it and get another. You may go. And you?
I passed the trial. Here's proof. Recognize it?
The Defiers, Orin. A death sentence.
¿Lol? ¿Por qué? Híbridos, malditos, insectis. ¿Este es el de híbridos? No, este es el de híbridos. No, híbridos no, ese es un... es un relícito. Joder. Pum, pum. Lo destrozo. Fuah.
One tough son of a bitch.
We've no
Más
time
duro,
to
qué
lose.
mentira.
I'll tend to Imlerith, you take the crones. Avalark said they dwell below the oak, among its roots.
No chance. I'm going after Imlerith.
Fine, let's play for it. Rock, paper, scissors.
No, le erré. Ahora sí.
Damn it!
Vale, alguna
Two
vez
out of
tiene que ser.
three.
El destino ya ha decidido.
Out of the question. I'll climb the mountain, you face the crones.
Hardly a challenge.
They're extremely dangerous. Be careful.
You too.
Vale, pero tengo que enfrentarme a las Moiras, ¿no?
I must get down there.
Vámonos. No tengo antorchas, tío. Examinar.
Oh, hell. I guess I must jump.
Está muy bien, pero ¿cómo subís de nuevo? Ah, vale, por allá. No era necesario zambullirse. Vale, vale. Todo bien por ahora. Qué horrible sería el nadar con toda la ropa, ¿eh? Increíble. No sé cómo esta muchacha puede pelear con tacones, boludo. Es súper random.
How was he?
Oh, la casa del tipo.
He lived a life of love and knew no bitterness. Yum, yum.
¿Cómo las voy a destrozar? Es increíble, no se lo imaginan cómo las voy a destrozar. ¿Qué? ¿Qué?
Welcome, child of the elder blood. We knew you would return. Your taste lingers on our tongues.
You've talked enough.
Hostia. Oh, ¿no puedo usar la habilidad o qué? ¡Ey! ¿Por qué son tan duras? Joder, me van a matar, me van a destrozar. Siri, cúrate la vida. Corre, Siri, corre. Corre, Siri, corre. Ole. Alt para esquivar, así, mantener. Parpadeo con Q. Que sí, pero... ¡Ole! A ver, sí, son bastante complicadas, la verdad. Preferiría no enfrentarme a... Vale, primero una. Centramos en una primero y después en la otra. ¡Hostia! Me dio. A ver, Siri se regenera a cada rato, así que no es tan complicado. Pero, uff, voy a tardar bastante. Uff. Joder, es que de golpe te destrozan. Vamos, de a poco, de a poco. De a poco, de a poco. De a poco, de a poco, de a poco. Una muerta. De enfrente. Una, seguí, golpeala. Uf, me queda poca vida. Bendición. Ole. Oh, lástima. No pude hacerlo. Vamos. ¡Ah! ¡Qué asco, señorita! You will die, qué mentira más grande. Vamos. Uf. Me queda poca vida, Corre, Siri, corre. Corre, Siri, corre. Vamos. Golpea. Destrocito. Vamos, eso es. Vamos, queda poco. Vamos. Uf, eso es. ¿Está muerta las dos? Toma, eso es. Bueno, estaría bien que le cortes la cabeza, la verdad, a todas. ¿Lol?
Damn it.
Sobrevivió una sola.
Emirates at the summit. Gotta be.
Y yo tengo que ganarle al señor este. Vamos a ir...
Magic. A place of power.
He ganado un punto de habilidad. A ver si me piden que utilice... Este es otro... mundo lleno. Ah, no es... Ah, estoy acá en Belén. Ah, es verdad que dijeron, vamos a Belén. Es verdad, soy tontísimo. Pensé que era otro lugar raro. A ver, voy a guardar acá. Guardar partida. Ranura vacía. verdad que estoy en Belén. Me había olvidado por completito. Dios mío. ¿Cómo te voy a reventar? No tenés ni idea. Como las Moiras. ¿Cómo te voy a reventar? ¿Lo voy a congelar? Ah, ¿no? Vale, parece que sí.
The sisters said you would come. They saw you arrive in the water's surface. They did not see the girl. But she is with you, is she not?
I'm here alone.
A lie which will change nothing. First you, then her.
Es que para el 1 a 1 tenía que sí o sí usar a Geralt, sí o sí. Tiene escudo. Art va a ser bastante importante. ¡Ole! ¿Qué pasa, sacó? ¿La segunda? ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué la segunda? ¿Es algún bicho de aquí? Medio raro. No creo. ¿Hay alguna poción para los humanos? Veneno, ¿verdad? Veneno que nunca he hecho. Nunca he hecho veneno. Ah, pero no es necesario veneno para los humanos. Al parecer sí. Venga, voy a tomar un rayo. Win. Joder. Win. ¡Ostras! ¿De verdad me dio? ¡Ufa! ¿No me está dando porque soy buenísimo o porque es medio tonto el tipo? ¡Pum! 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 ¡Fuera! ¡Fuera! ¡Vamos! Vale, el arma no afecta, es muy pesado. Foto.
Who taught you to fight like this?
The Witcher you slew.
¡Buah! Con Igni. Joder. ¡Ostras! Buenísima. Buenísima. ¿Es nivel 35 entonces? Si son 1000 de experiencia, va. Me tendrá que decirlo primero en realidad.
We did it.
Barely. How'd it go down there?
I slew only 2 of the crones. The third fled, with Vesemir's medallion. My sole memento.
Coming From here? Good idea.
I knew we'd succeed. From the start. Now to find Eridan
Mejor
and
esta.
kill him.
Claramente mejor esa. O no sé, depende.
Honorin, for your thoughts?
Wondering what to tell Yennefer when we get to Novigrad.
Tell her the truth. Always. I wonder if Triss and Yennefer have found the sorceresses at the lodge.
No.
We ought
Ah,
to
lo re...
join them.
Sí, vámonos. No tengo nada más que hacer acá.
Yeah, let's get going.
Esa es, esa imagen sí.
For coming with me.
Come here.
O esta está mejor. Por favor, Geralt, un poco más lejos. Por si las dudas. Ahora sí. Muchísimo mejor.
Let's go.
The oak is dead.
The oak, the crones. I fear that was your last feast.
What of our acorns?
Don't know, don't care.
You must learn to live without them.
This is no longer no man's land. It's no longer the lady's land. It's all yours.
But what are we to do?
Come, Geralt. It's time.
Manage on your own.
Por eso no podía subir a este árbol. Yo intenté subir acá. Dije, oh, mira un árbol enorme. ¿Qué tendrá ahí? ¿Viste? Digo... no puedo subir. No puedo subir. No puedo subir, claro. Por esto. No puedo subir. Necesitaba una llave para poder subir y no la tenía. Ahora sé por qué.
Then non-humans. Thought it was mages the hunters and the temple guard were after.
Mages left. Hunters needed a new quarry. Hatred and prejudice will never be eradicated, and witch hunts will never be about witches. To have a scapegoat, that's the key. Humans always fear the alien, the odd. Once the mages had left Novigrad, folk turned their anger against the other races. And as they have for ages, branded their neighbors their greatest foes.
A ver, si eso es cierto. Como ahora, básicamente.
Dandelion! Ready some tankards! With guests!
Geralt! Ciri!
Eso fue que la señora. Subió la
When I
señora.
learned Geralt had found you,
¿Está? Esa.
Glad to see you in one piece too, Dandelion.
Where have you two been?
Just finished hunting down the crones of Velen and a general of the Wild Hunt.
Well, you've had a busy morning then, haven't you?
in fact, you look terrible. Like you could really use some rest.
Gladly take some. Point me to a room.
Of course. Come on, little swallow. I'll take you.
Let's meet later, Geralt. I've a little matter to resolve. I'll freshen up, then await you in the square in Gildorf.
Right. Anyone here besides us? Lodge of Sorceresses. Triss and Yen were supposed to gather the remnants.
They're working on it. Triss is upstairs, waiting for you. Yennefer's gone to cripple Kate's.
Yen? At that portside dive? Why?
Didn't inform me. Imagine that. Ah, and that elf of yours moved into the Ruby Suite. Told me to tell you he's waiting too.
gave him your best room?
He didn't exactly ask. I prepared another room for him, but he blew past me and locked himself in the ruby. Hasn't peeked out since. Barely eats, drinks only water, and the only thing I've heard from him is, I wish to know when Windblade and Zeriel arrive.
Thanks. Looks like I'll have my hands full.
Tirirín. Sí, voy a hablar con este tipo primero.
How much?
Está. A ver, por favor, Soltan. A ver, ustedes, señor, por favor. Ah, está más arriba todavía. Vale, lo que sea. Ah, no, está en la parte de abajo, está en la parte de abajo. Está aquí. Ah, no, está arriba. Vale, está acá. Oye, ¿qué tal?
Need a hanky? Gotta admit, never expected this of you.
You humans have unusual tastes. How did you fare on Bald Mountain?
Need to ask? You're a sage.
I ask as a courtesy. A concept you clearly forgot when you left without uttering a word.
Ciri was in a hurry.
I know, so she wrote in her letter. But that is not my concern. You eliminated Imlerith adeptly. So adeptly, you might say you inspired me.
Skip the guessing games. I'm tired.
The loss of one of his great generals has weakened Eredin significantly. 2 others remain.
How do we get rid of them?
Caranthir is a loyalist, but Gels, that is another story. He was a devoted follower of our former king. And as it happens, Eredin poisoned our beloved ruler.
Regicide. Serious stuff. Take it not many know about this.
Of the living, only I. And Eredin, of course.
Question is, can you get Gels to believe you?
Nothing you need worry about.
Haven't mentioned killing Gels.
Such drastic means are not always necessary.
So you probably plan to offer him a deal.
Brilliant deduction. Bravo.
Fine. So what do you propose?
Why to bring Gels here? Show him the truth of what happened.
Fabulous plan, if we only knew where to find him.
We do. In the land of the NL.
Land of the NL?
You don't recall. After all, you did travel with Eredin for some time. The land of the Elder folk. The world where we arrived centuries ago. A world that is now our home. The Red Riders come from there. And it is there where we will find Gels.
Think you're forgetting something. You and Ciri might know how to travel between worlds, but me? Not so much.
You clearly know there are many other worlds apart from the one where we now stand. They're linked by passages, hidden gateways that afford travel from one world to another. Of course, few know of these gateways. Even fewer can locate them.
Elven sages, for example?
For example. One such passage will open soon near where we are, fortuitously enough. Between this noble edifice and the butcher's yard. That's our chance. Shall we go?
Meet you there. Gotta see to something along the way.
Hurry. I'd rather not loiter in the street any longer than necessary.
Y sí, si no lo van a quemar. ¡Tararán! Vale, reúnete con el tipo. No, quería ir a ver a las hechiceras. Preparativos finales. Ayuda a Jennifer a liberar a Margarita. Ayuda a Ciri a resolverlos. Joder, ¿cómo bajo de acá? Por acá. Por acá no es. Vale, ya me he dado cuenta. ¿Hacia aquí? Sí, aquí sí. Ahí nada más cerca. Ayuda a Tris, ahí está. Vale. ¿Será que está acá al lado? Tris.
Greetings, Triss.
Have you lost your mind? You went after Imlerith by yourselves? To the Sabbath? How could you put Ciri in danger?
Ciri had to do it. I couldn't let her go alone. You'd have done the same in my boots. Besides, I'd never let anything happen to Ciri. You know that. Past burning pyres on the way into town. Non-humans on them.
Things grow worse by the day. No mages left in the city, so the hunters had to find someone else to victimize. We need to resolve everything as quickly as possible and leave Novigrad.
Any success with the lodge? Anyone out there willing to help?
It doesn't look good. Ida outright refused, while Francesca won't budge from her little realm with a war raging. We don't know about Fringilla. Haven't been able to contact her.
And the others? Kira? Margarita? Philippa?
Kira? I thought you, of all people, would know.
Few can refuse a sorceress. And Kira Metz certainly had her ways. But when she demanded the Mage Alexander's notes, I had to turn her down. Kira needed that, as she needed the impetus to start anew. She found it where she least expected to. Years later, known for discovering the cure for the Catriona plague, she was thankful none remembered her time in hiding as a village witch. I've seen worse matches. Hope things work out for them.
I hope they work out for us, and we actually find Philippa and Rita.
A ver, esto ya lo vimos, obviamente, que se formó la pareja cuando... sería antes. Pero igualmente la vimos cuando murió Vesemir. La vimos junto a Amber.
Know where they are?
Yennefer's looking into Rita's whereabouts. I have to figure out where Philippa is.
Know what Jens found out?
You'll need to ask her. I've been busy trying to find Philippa.
So, learn anything?
A few things that could be interesting. Prefer the long version or the short?
La larga.
Tell me everything.
Siempre es bueno
I want the details.
los diálogos en este
After
juego.
fleeing Loch Muin, Philippa ended up here in Novigrad. She sought help from her former lover, the sorcerer Arthur de Vlister.
Philippa and a former lover? Something tells me happily ever after is not how that story ends.
Philippa had made a fool of him once. Arthur was out for revenge. He convinced her she'd be safest as an owl. She transformed, and he placed a Dimeridian band on her leg. The mage hunt started shortly afterwards. Sadly, Arthur fell victim. They auctioned off his estate. Just so happened a certain dwarven acquaintance of ours stumbled on the auction.
Zoltan. Huh. So Philippa was here under our noses the whole time?
Was, precisely. Zoltan lost her in a card game a few days ago.
Yep, that's Zoltan for you.
A man showed up here, fleeced Zoltan bare, then proposed they play for the owl. Naturally, he won, then politely thanked Zoltan for the game and left.
Who was it? Know where he lives?
He's not from here. No one knows him.
Great. We got any leads?
We have this.
That Philippa the Owl's feather? Thinking divination?
Specifically hydromancy, and a form of sortilege. We need a fountain where we won't be disturbed.
Andando, vamos a hacer esta primero.
One outside the Passiflora could work.
Good idea. Let's go. We're here.
Nice and quiet. Shouldn't be any disturbances.
Let's begin. Observe the water's surface carefully. We can't let anything go unnoticed.
Graham et Dwyer, Robert Nicele, Alfelte.
What's that?
Nothing. A preliminary image.
What?
Stop interrupting, I have to focus.
Graham et Dwyer, de Agnes Kerle, es.
A ver, claramente es una casa, es un lugar.
Looks familiar. A bathhouse. I know the place.
Vale. Creo que sí.
He has her.
Sí, claramente la Dijkstra.
Might have guessed as much.
Cuando dijo los baños, dije, los únicos baños que he visitado son los
That was the
de...
recent past. Anything
Lo del
might
tipo
happen
este.
to her in Dijkstra's hands. Let's go.
Not so fast. The first image. What was that?
Nothing. Really.
Don't brush me off. I know how hydromancy works. Image appeared because you're thinking about it.
It was... King Tancred asked me to become his court advisor in Kavir.
You mentioned Kavir in the lighthouse. I understand why now. Did you accept?
Only a fool would refuse. Tancred's been supportive of the mages from the start. The evacuation was only possible with his help. Now he wants to revive the Council and the Conclave, and I'm to head both.
Tancred's picked a strange battle. All the North's hunting down mages, and he's out to revive the Council?
These are troubled times, and Tancred could be alone in remembering that mages are a powerful force. And that we know how to show gratitude.
It's a great opportunity. Congratulations.
You don't exactly sound thrilled.
Bit worried, that's all. You really ready to dive into politics again?
I wasn't sure at first. Ultimately, though, it's something I've always dreamed of. The dream's within reach now. I'm not about to let it go.
La segunda ya... A ver, lo hubiera hecho felicidades, pero bueno. Si sabía que iba a estar la...
The vision was of a house.
Le he hecho felicidades, la verdad.
It's the house that awaits us in Pont Vanis. When we're done here, when all this is over, once we've defeated the hunt and Ciri's safe, I'd like us to live there, together.
I don't know, Triss. The life of a Witcher, it's no fairy tale. But I like being on the path, sleeping under the stars, waking up with dew on my face.
We talked about this, remember? In the lighthouse? I'm not asking you to sacrifice anything. You're not cut out to be a courtier. I know that. You can set out on the path whenever you want, for however long you want. It's just... you'll have somewhere to come home to.
Always used to be Kaer Morhen. House in your vision looks a lot cozier.
I'll tell you the details later. Right now, we need to get Philippa.
Right.
Come on.
¡Tararán! La casa de baños con Triss. Vale. Vámonos, Triss, corre. Tiene que usar capucha porque son magos. Increíble. Vámonos.
I hope we get there in time.
¿Estaba cerca o estaba lejos de aquí? No me acuerdo.
Already hurt her.
The possibilities are many. Could be Dijkstra that got hurt.
Not likely. Dijkstra never forgave her for sending assassins after him. And Philip is weakened, no doubt about it.
Estoy leyendo de personal.
Maybe, but still a powerful sorceress. If Dijkstra's men take the Dimeridium off, Philippa will kill them before they can say, oh shit.
La verdad que me gustaría enterarme de todo lo que sucede.
Guess they underestimated Philippa.
Surrender! This place is a maze, witch! You'll never get out! Goddamn fools! After her!
We'll handle this.
Oh no, no, no! The sorceress stays here!
We're going together.
Not a chance.
It's fine, Geralt. I'll stay, in case she tries to flee this way.
Fine. Be right back.
Soy un brujo, no me afecta la magia. A ver, antes que nada quiero hacer el veneno, si puedo. Oh no. Vale, no importa.
Damn, she cast a spell on them.
Muere, 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 muere. Muere, muere. Son muy sencillos. Tengo que bajar de verdad, otra vez. Venga. Muertísimo.
I am your master now. You're to protect me, understood?
Pathetic.
Stand here. Let no one pass.
Vale, con un golpe fuerte se desequilibra. A ver, como nunca había usado los golpes fuertes porque es... No me jodas, por favor, no, tú no. No, tú eres muy tonto para no ser controlado.
No, past go.
Pajaricia, pajarico.
No.
Damn it, cast a spell on him too. She's hurt. Did you see that? I want to help her.
Birdie, no. Past go. Say, but no, let past go.
Ever had a stomach ache?
Ache? Aye. But once old drowner eat.
Her stomach aches like she just ate 100 old drowners.
But no want. Drowner make egg very bad.
No quiero matarte.
Me pass. I can
Me
help.
caen muy bien, los trolls me caen muy bien. Hay que protegerlos, son tontísimos.
Let past go. Witcher help.
Exacto.
Wanna help you?
Help me die? Don't hold your breath.
No. A ver, puedo saquearlos, pero como que no da, ¿no?
I'm not out to hurt you.
Bollocks! You will not take me.
I wanna help you.
Ha! Forgive me, but I just don't believe you.
Ah, un elemental. Constructo. Pum. Elemental de fuego encima. Dios, cómo es estos tipos. Cómo los detesto, es increíble. Vamos, vamos, vamos. Muertísimo. ¿Otra más? Ah, tengo que subir la escalera.
Quiet all of a sudden.
Vámonos. ¿A dónde está tirando rayos? ¿Qué le pasa?
Stop squirming. If I wanted to kill you, you'd be long dead by now.
Oh, what do you want? To torment me? To watch others do so?
I need your help.
Betray me, and I will.
Relax. Not planning on it. Triss is outside. She'll explain everything.
Deepest apologies, but the lady will come with
No.
me.
Dijkstra, I don't have time for this. Get out of my way.
I've no quarrel with you, Geralt, but Phil and I have lots to talk about. Remember the assassins you sent after me, darling Phil? A grave error. Such matters ought to be handled personally, as I will now demonstrate.
I remember you, little Bond, but this is no time for a lover's quarrel.
But it's an excellent time to settle a score. Philippa will come with me and answer for all the courtesy
No,
she
señor.
paid me.
No. Oh, la primera puede ser muy buena opción. Déjanos ir y te contaré lo que quiere el emperador de Nilfgaard. La segunda, parte de Dijkstra con fuerza. A ver, la primera, a ver qué tal.
Always knew the value of information, Dijkstra.
Which is why I don't believe you have anything I don't already know.
The Emperor of Nilfgaard wasn't able to sway the Trade Corporation.
Opposition nibbling at his arse, eh? Seems the White Flame won't dance on the graves of his foes much longer.
His daughter has returned. The Emperor wants to abdicate, give her the throne.
Cyrilla? Impossible. This could shift the tide of war. Provided, of course, you're not mistaken.
Emperor himself told me. So, information's firsthand.
Emir's a lying whore.
When it comes to his daughter's future, doubt it.
You've no idea of the importance of this information. A change on the Imperial throne could bring the war to an end. Radovid's sure to be delighted. If Emir sounds the retreat, there'll be no force left that could possibly stop that madman. Especially in light of our bloody aborted plan.
You didn't actually believe you could do it. Radovid's crazy, but he's no idiot. Knows all too well there are dozens out there who'd...
Silence. Do I understand you correctly? You want to kill Radovid? Well, Siggy, I am impressed. Doubted you still had it in you, frankly. Sadly, as you well know, Radovid has sought refuge on his boat. He's guarded so closely, I'd not be at all surprised to learn he shares his bed each night with 2 sentries.
You know too much, Phil. Yet one more reason why you must die.
Think you might want to hear her out. Dare say Philippa despises Radovid at least as much as you do.
I'm content someone apart from myself has finally gotten the idea to rid the world of the degenerate.
Save your praise for others. I couldn't give a shit.
Currently, only 2 individuals stand to draw Radovid off his boat. Emir and myself.
You'd agree to be the bait?
I fear you'd be hard-pressed to convince Emir to dangle himself as such.
Fat fucking chance. Geralt, I wouldn't trust this cunt to hard-boil my eggs.
Rightly so, I'm terrible with eggs. But think on this. Radovid hears that you've captured me. Will he not throw caution to the wind? Will he not jump at the chance to kill me, personally, with his bare hands?
Out of the question. Geralt, get her out of here before I burst her testicle. And then we must meet with our friends. I've leased a warehouse portside. Be sure to come.
Con mucho gusto.
Sorry to take so long, but I had to deal with the guards.
Hello, Triss.
Philip, are you all right?
I've been better.
I'll get you out of here.
Gonna be all right?
Yeah, thanks for your help.
¡Tararán! Buen chiquín, buenísima. Ayuda a Yennefer, ayuda a Ciri. ¿No está más cerca? Ahora con Triss. ¡Oh! Ah, claro, porque apreté la B, quería cambiar de misión y justo apareció la misión de Ciri. Nivel 35, joder. Estoy mamadísimo en este momento. Creo que era nivel 34. Escuela del lobo, del grifo, desafío, no sé qué. A ver, no voy a terminar ahora, pero para el siguiente directo quisiera... Ah, tengo misiones secundarias. Vale, pues voy a hacer las misiones secundarias. Me interesan bastante. Si no puedo estar haciendo siempre primarias. A ver, son secundarias principales en realidad. Son realmente importantes para la historia. Y todo eso. Así que vamos a seguir haciéndolas. Vale, cuando te acerca de la estatuilla. ¿Qué estatuilla? No tengo ni idea de qué me está hablando. Ni idea. Es verdad, necesito plantas blancas para hacerla del veneno. ¡Pum! Hey, ¿qué tal, compañeros? Para arriba. Ay, ¿dónde está la enamorada del tipo este? No la veo. Da igual. Acá está. Hey, Tris.
Yes, Geralt?
So, there you were in Putrid Grove, and out of nowhere I show up. What did you think?
Honestly? Oh no, not him again.
Figured as much. You weren't easy to find, you know.
You'd recovered your memory, found Yennefer, so naturally, I thought the two of you...
But it turned out my amnesia changed nothing. Wanted to be with you, before, during, after, always.
I know that.
Look what I picked up.
Artifact compression. Someone got themselves enchanted in this
LOL?
figurine.
Intend to decompress?
Of course. Whoever cast the spell on the poor soul must have forgotten about him.
No sé de qué estatuilla me estás hablando. A ver, ¿parece un hombre o un soldado? A ver, claramente parece un noble, no jodas.
Looks like a nobleman.
Could be just that. Come with me. I can't perform the ritual here.
A ver, estamos en un burdel. No es un burdel. Pero casi. Es un bar con baile.
Let's get to work.
Place is pretty grim.
True. It looks like a vampire's hideout. Which is why we can be pretty sure no one will bother us here. Give me the figurine and stand back.
Let's try it. Think it's a nobleman.
Be on your guard. It could be something far more dangerous.
Saca la espada, Geralt.
In Arlen, Dwana, ar ice.
No! Carl, no! I can explain
Es un soldado.
everything.
¿O no? ¿O es un noble?
Coral?
I never looked at the lass. You are my one and only. Oh, you're not Coral. Some succubus. A delusion. Where am I?
So Coral enchanted him. Just like her.
If there's a more vindictive sorceress, I don't know her. Well, except maybe...
Coral's not here. In that case, come to me, succubus.
What is your name?
We're in Novigrad. Novigrad.
In Novigrad. Last I recall,
I was in Oxenfurt, and Coral was furious. How can she demand fidelity when she herself is wanton as
youthful goats.
Exactly. Damn it! I feel as if I've been trampled by a herd of cattle. I've no notion what she did to me, but it seems you've delivered me from my misfortune.
Recompensa, recompensa. Eso es.
Have a good time. Paid the town Coral.
Whose taste has grown worse since you were sleeping with her. Come on, the kind-hearted gentleman will get along fine on his own.
I've got another figurine.
Ha.
Let's try to decompress
El mismo
this
diálogo.
one. Anything I can do to help?
Yes, be quiet and try not to disturb me.
Ah, por eso tengo boludeces en el inventario. Estatuilla para esta cosa, estatuilla para la otra. Claro, claro.
In allen dwane ar eis.
Verde and the character.
Oh.
Who are you? What am I doing here?
Es a pond.
Who are you? What's the last thing you remember?
I remember a hill. A battle. I had orders for a unit. I remember a sorceress. Her hair like flames. She cast a spell. The right flank was to attack. Hit the shield bearers.
The right flank didn't attack, and the sorceress was Lita Nade, known also as Coral. I was there too. This happened long ago.
You're exhausted. Always happens with compression. Get some rest.
Yes, I should.
Once you've recovered a bit, you should find Ambassador Varatra. He's sure to help. Good luck.
That was interesting.
And exhausting. Oh, to fall onto a feather bed and sleep till... well, till I woke.
A ver, sí, tú dormiste hasta que te despertaste claramente. ¡Hey! 30 coronas, buenísimo. Siguiente misión. No, misiones secundarias. Bien, me voy a reunir con Dijkstra. Hijo menor de Axia. Interesante. Experiencia 10. Otra vez, está por la siguiente misión, la estucha del noble. Sigo teniendo esas boludeces en el inventario, aquí. Los objetos de misión, las estatuillas esas. Estatuilla del toro. De verdad no tengo ninguna misión así. Estatuilla del lagarto. Vale, lo que sea. A ver, probablemente me hubiera dicho, ¿no? Que si podía... Se podía poner esa silla. A ver, Roach. Va a ser más rápido contigo. Básicamente porque Roach no se cansa nunca. Aunque no puede correr, Roach no se cansa nunca, así que va a ser buena idea. Creo que vamos a la misma velocidad, si no me equivoco. Así que si vamos a la misma velocidad, realmente no importa. Creo que Roach va más rápido por el simple hecho de que no se cansa. Estoy con Dijkstra, Roach y Thaler en el almacén del puerto. Vale. A ver, ¿me puedo teletransportar o qué? Vale, sí está lejos. No, está acá al lado. ¿Es más rápido teletransportarme? Yo creo que sí. Vamos a tu vuelta. No puedo correr acá, sí, lo sé. Venga, a teletransportarse. Aquí. 1, 2, 3. Sí, son 3 segundos. La verdad es que valió toda la pena del mundo. Valió toda la pena del mundo. Buenísimo. Sí, creo que vamos a la misma velocidad. Yo diría que sí, pero yo me canso. Roach no. Así que iré más rápido con Roach. Tengo que subir. Ahora va a estar la puerta, ¿no? Tengo que estar... Oh, acá está la puerta.
My wife won't believe me when I tell her.
Who's there?
Witcher Geralt.
Get in here.
Esa. ¿Qué tal, compañeros? Oh, acá están todos.
Witcher.
Ah, esto es lo que... Ah, este es el espía que yo decía antes. El que pensé que era el del DLC, pero no lo era.
Radovid's on his ship. We'll not get to him there, I've told you.
Stop it. I've an idea how to draw him onto dry land. But all in due course. Let's start by confessing our sins. I let Philippa Eilhart in on our plan. Mea culpa.
Bravo. Bloody bravo.
Now, it's not a disaster. The Lady Sorceress is highly unlikely to warn the brat. What's more, she's willing to help us kill him. Naturally, it's nothing I'll ever agree to. But Phil, she's inspired me. Call her my muse.
Inspired you to do what?
Patience. We've yet to get to the substance of the matter. Geralt, do I recall correctly that Radovid's hired you to find Philippa?
Only thing I've found is her hideout. What's your point?
We can use Philippa without involving her, provided you help. Radovid expects you to report to him, bring him information about her. All you need to do is mention her name. Intimate that you've a lead, you're on her trail.
Oh, he'll swallow that. Hook, line, sinker, and a good bit of the rod as well.
Let's say Radovid bites, believes me, and none of that's a given. What then?
You'll tell him you've found Philippa's hideout, somewhere where we can easily set a trap and ambush. Suggestions?
Bridge to Temple Isle. Built up both sides. Lots of nooks, gates. Easy to block off from the rest of the city.
Good idea. I'll divide my men, post half on one end, other half on the other, by the gate. And in the middle, Vess, with a well-oiled crossbow.
You see, Geralt, all we ask is that you invite Radovid out for a stroll, bring him to the bridge. We'll take care of the rest. So what'll it be?
Vale.
I'm in. But once it's done, what then? There'll be an uproar in the city. Panic, maybe. Need a place where we can wait it out.
Thought of that already. Remember Madame Irina's theatre? Abandoned now, not a soul looks in there. Tala and I will await you there.
Await us? Unwilling to risk your own necks?
Not the point. Dijkstra and I have many cocksucking virtues, but fighting ability's just not one of them. About as fit for that as we are for a bleeding beauty pageant.
Don't worry, Geralt. My people are battle-hardened. They'll manage. You just bring them the king.
Do what I can. Where's his ship moored these days?
Just round the corner, in Novigrad's port. And for your sake, I hope he's in a good mood when you look in on him.
Oh, el búho. Esta sea, ¿qué será?
My lads will make sure of that.
Acá hay una misión secundaria.
Philippa? What the hell are you doing here?
Geralt, don't ask questions you know the answers to. It makes you look stupid. Eavesdropping on your conversation, naturally, with a good deal of interest and a measure of wonder.
Mind telling me what you found puzzling?
Your naivety. Do you honestly believe Radovid will fall for such a crude ruse?
Might be tough to trick, but I think I'll manage.
I hope you take a more serious approach to confronting the Wild Hunt. Provided, of course, you survive long enough to undertake it.
Philippa, why even tell me this? Concerned about me that much?
Not at all. It's because I think it vital that Radovid die. You don't want my help, more's the pity. But I shall do what I can to make certain you don't fuck it up. Here, take this.
A ring. Redanian eagle etched in the ruby.
It belonged to Vizimir, Radovid's father. Hand him that, and he may believe you captured me. He might even choose to trust you.
What's the catch?
There is none.
Philippa, I know you too damn well. Always got a plan. Always got at least 2 irons in the fire.
This time I shall be content with one. Radovid's head planted at its end. Good luck, Geralt. You'll need it.
¿Qué? Apenas puede volar ese búho. ¿Hay misión secundaria acá? Quiero ver si es una de las misiones... Nah, daría igual, daría completamente igual. Una de las misiones que no he hecho. Había una que fracasé, que probablemente es esta. Lee las notas de Berengar, eso es. Ah, la con Vesemir, claro, yo no puedo. Claro. Tiene sentido. Está muerto. $104 metros, perfecto. Qué bonito barco, ¿no? ¿Y ese barco? A ver, le tuve que hacer una foto sí o sí. Super rojo. Ah, debe ser del tipo que está escondiendo exactamente ahí, claramente. A ver, está bien rojo para que yo sepa dónde está. A ver, es ahí, ¿no? Me está llevando ahí. Me está llevando acá. Claramente. Me está haciendo dar la vuelta. Es ahí. Sí o sí, no puede ser otra cosa. Rojo también puede ir, así que... Vale, de cerca se ve mejor. De cerca se ve aún mejor. Tal vez no tanto por el muelle, pero debería verse mejor. ¿Es una sombra o es que está medio raro el arco?
Witcher Geralt, what do you want?
An audience. Got new information about Philippa Eilhart.
I'll need your weapons. Now follow me. Your Majesty, the Witcher, with news of Philippa Eilhart.
I hope you brought something better than magic crystals this time.
I know where she is.
Perhaps. Or perhaps you seek to trick me, like the others.
What others?
You see, a rumor went around that I'd generously reward any who bring information about Eilhart. There's no shortage of the greedy and the stupid, so a queue quickly formed at the gangway to the ship. The first aboard was a hunter. Brought me a dead owl with no eyes. He thought I'd believe it, shower him with gold. I had him blinded, then thrown overboard with a stone tied round his neck. The second was the postmaster from Oxenfurt. Claimed to have a letter she'd penned. It was forged, of course. I had his fingers cut off. He'll never write again. Oh, and I took his tongue. The spoken lie is just as reprehensible.
A ver, tiene todo sentido por el momento.
Needless to say, the rest of the queue dispersed quickly.
I'm a professional. Got a reputation to uphold. Be stupid of me to come to you empty-handed.
My father's ring. Philippa used it to stamp her decrees, then distribute them as the word of the king. Where is she?
Under your nose, sire. In Novigrad. In a house on the bridge leading to Temple Isle.
Why haven't you brought her to me?
Gotta capture someone to take them anywhere. All I did was track her down, then stole this ring as proof that I had.
Do you fear her?
No. You want to kill her yourself. With your own hands. I know this.
You shall come with me. Hubrecht, gather the men.
How many, sire?
All of them.
Buah, todos.
Well, where is she? Where is Philippa?
Like I said, house on the bridge, closer to the other end.
Close off this end. We need no guests, no innocent bystanders, or witnesses. Damia, Duke, Egbert, Freak, Caspar. You shall stay here, secure the rear, and kill the Witcher.
This how you reward those who serve you?
It is how I punish those who irritate me. You know too much. You impede me too often. And I find your arrogance an annoyance. I've had men killed for less. Follow me.
Como los voy a destrozar y ojalá que estés muertísimo.
Any last words?
Fuck! Free the Witcher, then Radovid.
Vale, pero tengo mis espadas. Vale, las tengo que equipar de vuelta. Ah, no las tengo. Fue una espada random. ¿Alguna de estas es mejor? Sí. Espada del guerrero de la cacería salvaje. Bueno. A ver. Saca la espada. Joder, pero si los destrozo. Pero si los destrozo.
Thanks for your help.
Plan's gone to hell. So be it. We'll improvise. Follow me, Geralt. We must get to Radovid before reinforcements arrive.
¿Tengo las espadas de vuelta? Las tengo de vuelta. Perfecto, todo eso quería hacer solamente. Corre, Geralt, corre. Vámonos. Vámonos, vámonos. No necesito pelear. Necesito pelear. Vámonos. Sigue, sigue. Vamos. ¿Quién de todos ustedes es? Soldado, soldado. Es el cazador de brujas. Estoy muerto. Ah, tengo que ir por acá. Ah, no puedo matarte. Le quería apuntar con la ballesta y no podía. Ah, a ver, por favor. Un cazador de brujas. Mira si va a matar a mí un cazador de brujas. O un brujo. Por favor, alejarse de mí. Ah.
Good.
Joder.
Open up! I command you to open the door!
You needed merely to ask. That settles the score. And that was from the heart. Forgive me. I could not deny myself the pleasure.
How did she? Where? Why? How the fuck?
Eavesdropped on us, back at the warehouse.
What? And you didn't think it worth mentioning?
Lads, the time to discuss this is later. Radovid is dead. It matters not by whose hand. Mission accomplished. Now let's get the hell away. Place will be thick with Redanians in minutes.
¿Podrías quitarle la cabeza, por favor? De verdad. O sea, estoy hasta los que reviven porque sí. Ah, me has apuñalado, pero no me has matado. Es una de... Si le cortas la cabeza... Asesino de reyes. Buenísimo. El logro. Si le cortas la cabeza ya no sería necesario.
Well, what? Is it done?
It's done. Though all did not go according to plan. More on that later. First, a stiff drink and a toast. The North. Temeria.
Temeria!
Bloody Temeria!
Sure this isn't premature. Radovid's dead, but it's a long way from that to a free Temeria. War's not over, not even close.
You're mistaken. Tomorrow at noon, the commander of Army Group Center will sign a truce in Emir's name. A truce whose wording we agreed with Dijkstra.
So back there in Velen, when the trolls nabbed you?
Yes, I was returning from the last round of talks. Emir will keep Edion and Lyria, but in exchange for Radovid's head and a stop to guerrilla activities, he will withdraw from Temeria.
Which will become the Empire's vassal state.
Self-ruled internally, with its own courts, administrative structures and army. The silver lilies will bloom neath the rays of the great sun. So I say were I a poet. But I'm not, so all I'll say is there was no other fucking way.
Haven't told me the whole truth.
You're right on that account. We know you're bloody allergic to politics, decided to emphasize majors and whatnot.
If it were done when 'tis done, then 'twere well it were done quickly. That but this blow might be the be-all and end-all here.
What's that?
Vakmeth, Act 1, Scene 7. Always wanted to play that. Never cast as anything but a halberdier. Geralt, what Tala told you, put it out of your mind. There will be no truce with Nilfgaard. Redania, under my enlightened rule, will fight on until it wins. And when it does, it will unite all the North, including Temeria.
What? How? This is not what we planned and agreed.
True. Instead, we insisted on one realm's questionable sovereignty, and to recover it, we gave Emir virtually all the North's other kingdoms. It was not a wise arrangement. So, no deal.
You two-faced whoreson. I will not allow this.
Actually, you, Roach, should be the first to understand I've no choice.
Why the hell would I understand?
Because you too are a patriot. Geralt, this doesn't concern you. You may go. Fare thee well on your path, or whatnot.
Can't let you kill them, Dijkstra.
Oh, hard luck. Then you'll die with them. Kill them all.
El veneno me serviría muy bien en ese momento. De 2 golpes, es increíble. De 2 golpes, buenísimo. Derrota a Dijkstra y a sus hombres, por favor. Ah, vale, que no era... A ver, señor arquero, te detesto. Muérete, Dijkstra, de una jodida vez.
Bloody hell! Bugger me sideways!
That was close. Very close.
It's hardly over. The envoy, due to meet the Nilfgaardians tomorrow. No doubt Dijkstra ordered him killed. We'll need to protect him.
Sorry, you're on your own.
You've had your fill of politics, I understand. Once it's over, come to Vizima. You'll be received with honors. Farewell, Wolf.
Nos vemos, compañero. Pregunte con Avalanche. No tengo ninguna otra misión secundaria, ¿de verdad? ¿Ninguna? Went, la cacería de héroes, Went. Ninguna. Y estas son del DLC. Venga. Reunámonos con ese tipo. Entrar al personaje actualizada, taler. Bueno. La verdad es que nunca me interesé por la entrada de los personajes. Debería leerlos, pero no sé, puntos de habilidades que no voy a gastar. Porque tengo todo lo que quiero en este momento.
I know this house. Supposed to drive a godling from here.
Supposed to?
Decided it was harmless.
Ah, es verdad, la criania. Ole. Es verdad, es verdad. ¿Seguirán acá? ¿No? A ver, ¿qué tal? ¡Ey! ¿Acá?
Yes, yes.
¿Y la nena? Ah, la nena está acá.
Come to toss me out again? I've been behaving. Haven't scared a soul. I've not spilled soup in anyone's head neither.
Eso último no te lo he preguntado, niña, pero lo que tú quieras.
The passage is here, past this wall.
Vámonos.
This is the place. Once we enter, there'll be no returning until we reach Gel's. Ready?
Yes, let's go.
Remember, wherever you land, search for a place that looks like this one. We shall meet sooner or later.
Mean we'll be separated?
It's possible. I lack your ward's talent. Zirel is the lady of time and space. I merely know how to use this arcane knowledge to a limited degree. It's time.
I hate portals.
Ah. Muchos creen que la protegida asociación del mundo se verá destruido cuando llegue el frío blanco. Sí, sé que me salte un nombre, pero no iba a pronunciarlo. No iba a hacerlo. Oh, qué bonito. Oh, estoy lleno. De basura. Basura, 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 basura. No, esto no. Basura y basura. Esto me lo voy a colocar acá para sacarlo. Espada del guerrero de cacería salvaje. Vale, así ya estaría bien. 5.000 y algo de dinero tengo, Más. Esto.
Where are we?
Welcome to the
Hostia.
Diderwet Desert.
This somewhere in our world?
Ever seen such canyons in your world? Come, we must go.
Espectacular.
What is this place?
A very old world, thoroughly raped and
Pero
destroyed.
qué espectacular lugar, qué bonito.
Anything live here?
Mainly
Mapa,
desert
¿dónde estoy?
creatures,
No puedo.
able
Vale.
to survive months on end without water.
No puedo.
And large sand crabs beneath the surface. We must be careful they don't sense us.
And before? Were there any people? Or elves?
Do you believe humanoids have a monopoly on destroying worlds?
A ver,
what
sí,
did
tiene
live
sentido.
here? Sentient monsters of some sort?
Look at those cliffs. Remind you of anything?
Look a bit like the bed of a giant river.
Hostia.
Or the bottom of a sea?
Sí, el fondo del mar.
Creatures here once?
No creatures. Merely a sea.
Trying to say that
that there are many different worlds and even more forms of life. Many of them intelligent, much more so in fact than you human.
A ver, sí, por esto mismo, Siri es tan importante, ya que Siri puede transportarse a cualquier otra dimensión, a cualquier otro mundo. Puede teletransportarse a cualquier otro mundo cuando ella quiera. Y por eso que es tan importante. ¿Por qué no me deja correr? Que se está alejando de mí. Qué bonito, maldita sea.
Ah, the portal. Looks more like a ruin.
Y por eso, en un momento, describió Cyberpunk 2077, que es otro juego de la franquicia, que aún no salió, pero va a salir. ¿Qué es esto?
What's going on?
The sand crabs have sensed our presence.
Los gusanos de arena. Oh.
Wonderful.
¿Qué tengo que hacer? Espero que salga pasadito. Ah, mato los monstruos, entendido. Ah, son insectos de estos de mierda. Gusanos de arena, digo. Oh, ¿qué vendrá? ¿Qué vendrá? Insectos truchos. Relícitos, insectoides mejorados. Los destrozo de dos golpes. ¡Fum! ¡Fum! Muertísimo. ¿Muerto? Descubrió Cyberpunk 2077. ¡Fum! Al portal.
What a relief.
Ah, otra realidad. ¿A dónde estaré? Encuentra al siguiente pasadizo. Qué bonito, quiero sacarle una foto a todo esto. Así estará bien. O así. Este lugar es mejor aún. Ahí está. Oh, qué casualidad. Un poco más y habría cinemática. Vale, tendré que seguir por acá, ¿no? Tendré que matar a bastantes bichos. Es lo más probable, ¿eh? ¿Cómo hacía? Corre, corre, Geralt, corre, 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 corre. Oxígeno. Corre, 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 corre. Corre. Vale, oxígeno de vuelta. Uf. ¿Cómo bajo ahí? Por acá, ¿no? Me imagino. Oh.
Magic. Place of power.
No, no llegué a hacerlo. Ahora sí, otro punto de habilidad. ¿A dónde estoy? ¿Puedo mostrar el mapa? No puedo. Vale, voy a bajar por acá, claramente. Acá no hay gas. Sí lo hay. Uf, pero ¿cómo las evito? Corre, 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 Geralt, corre, 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 corre. Me muero, me muero, me muero, me muero, me muero. ¿Llegaré hasta ahí? ¿Llegaré hasta ahí corriendo? No tengo algo que... Ah, es el polvo, ¿no? El polvo de polen, ¿puedo...? Esto no es moho. No, esto no era. Esto no es moho. Vale, esto no es moho. Tendría que haber guardado la partida. Uf. Se me baja la vida si... Esto no es moho. Este coso no sirve para nada. Me ha servido solamente para una ocasión. Para una sola ocasión. Y después no volvió a servir. Corre, Geralt, corre, corre, Geralt, corre, corre, Geralt, corre, 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 corre. Ahí está. Bien hecho. Como decía. Joder. Vale, así. Siri describió Cyberpunk 2000. ¿Describió? No. Digamos que un mundo del futuro.
Cold.
Ay, Siri, por favor, ¿por qué no estás aquí?
Freeze to death if I don't hide somewhere. And I gotta find that next passage quick.
No, vuelve adentro, vuelve adentro, vuelve adentro, vuelve adentro, vuelve adentro. Otro siguiente pasadizo. ¿A dónde estará? Corre, guerra, corre. Corre, guerra, corre. Aquí, 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 aquí.
Along the way, I should make it to the passage.
Vale, no puedo prender fuego esto para calentar un cachito, aunque sea. Quintesencia. El siguiente va a ser ahí. El siguiente, ¿dónde será? Vámonos, vámonos, vámonos. Corre, 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 corre. Acá, 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 acá. Déjate del viento. Vale, el siguiente va a ser ahí probablemente. Corre, Geralt, corre. Acá. Acá, 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 acá. Vale, 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 vale. Vamos, Geralt, vamos, vamos, vamos. Vamos, Geralt, vamos. Eso es, eso es. Adentro de una casa, esto me agrada. Me voy a quedar quieto un segundo. Precisamente para recuperar la vida. Estoy tratando de correr, o sea, sí, estoy tratando de trotar, pero no puedo. Vale, un poco de fuego aunque sea. Vale, ya estoy bien. Oh, libro del viajero, no lo leí. Esto. De abajo. ¿Es alguna misión principal? No. Vale, es esta cosa. Notas de un viajero. Lo peor del silencio es el silencio que se sume en todo. Parece que no hay ni una alma por los alrededores. A ver claramente. ¿Qué puede sobrevivir al frío? ¿Qué clase de organismo puede sobrevivir al frío? Decímelo. Al frío que podría congelarte. Oh. En un par de segundos.
Light in a place like this. Someone must have lit it. With any luck, it was a certain grouchy elven sage. Snow's up to the rooftops. Wonder how long this blizzard's been blowing.
Vámonos, vámonos. Oh, están todos muertos. ¿Hubo de fuego?
Of course. What else?
Claramente. Si no me equivoco son constructos, si no me equivoco. Porque estaban junto a los elementales, ¿verdad? Malditos, necrófagos, ogroides, relícitos. ¡Ey! Acá están. Es un constructo.
Expected this.
Muertísimo. Bien hecho. Corre, guerra, corre. Oh, acá al lado, acá al lado, acá al lado. No puedo abrir la puerta. Vale, no puedo hacer nada acá. Corre, guerra, corre, corre, corre. Corre. Tú puedes, tú puedes, tú puedes, tú puedes, tú puedes, tú puedes, tú puedes. Vamos, vamos, era más fuerte que esto, era más fuerte que esto. Uff. ¿Puedo meditar acá? No puedo. Vale, voy a recuperar un poco antes de salir otra vez. ¿A dónde podría ir esta vez? Vale, ahora solamente me queda... Se me regenera poquito a poquito. Ah, ¿qué más da? Corre, Geralt, corre. Corre, Geralt, corre, corre. Corre. Puedes, Geralt, tú puedes, tú puedes, tú puedes, tú puedes, tú puedes, tú puedes, tú puedes. Vamos, vamos, vamos. Ah, cayó ahí. Buenísima. Cadáveres. Ah, no puede ser. Acá hay fuego, acá hay fuego, acá hay fuego. Acá no podría congelarme. Vale, acá hay fuego. Acercarse a mí. Buenísima. Tú, acércate a mí. qué no le puedo apuntar? El bicho este. No puedo, no sé por qué. No me deja apuntar a la ballesta. ¿Se habrá bugueado? Es lo más probable. Vamos, Geralt, vamos, Geralt.
Took you a while? Did you run into trouble?
No. Just taking in the sights. What is this place? Feels like I've been here before.
You have. You fought Eredin's projection here. Before that, Ciri fought here. For you.
What are you talking about?
Ever wondered how you managed to leave the Red Riders?
Many times, but I don't remember a thing.
Ciri came for you. She sensed you were in danger, tore you from the Hunt's grasp, then deposited you in the woods near Kaer Morhen.
Did Eredin start hunting her because of that? Because of me? Why didn't she say anything?
What would it have changed?
Where are we?
No me deja terminar de hablar sobre Cyberpunk.
No.
El mundo futurista que dijo Ciri.
The time of the end.
Donde los otros volaban y todo eso.
By the White Frost.
A ver, era una tontería, era solamente ese dato. Como puede dejar diferentes mundos, también viajó al nuestro y al futuro del nuestro.
Eredin succumbed to his knowledge of the apocalypse. Fear rules him now. I'll not commit the same error.
Care to clarify?
Not here. Not now.
No. Otra vez no.
No. Alas.
So, care to...
Not here.
Going after Gels is proving quite a trek, but I still don't know why he's so important.
Eredin differs from the king he killed. Power for its own sake interests him. He has little patience for bureaucracy. He spends most of his time atop his steed, leading the Red Riders. So what does he need in the capital? A good viceroy. Gels is an excellent administrator and an even better plotter. He's the most dangerous individual amongst the NL.
He got any weaknesses?
Yes. He's righteous.
I was hoping we wouldn't get separated.
I warned you it could happen.
Where'd your journey take you?
Through a world whose son had just died. I barely reached the next passage in time.
Light on the peak. Was that you?
I thought it might aid your passage. After all, that is what lighthouses do. Show the way.
Doesn't look safe here either. Let's go.
This way.
Next passage. When will it open?
Shortly.
A través del tiempo y espacio. Vámonos. Me estoy rajando un ojo justo en este momento. Así que abrí una cinemática y aproveché.
The Palace of Awakening, formerly the Moon Palace. Gel's headquarters.
Wow, el palacio. ¿Realmente va a haber cinemática ahí?
Beautiful.
I'm glad to know you appreciate it. Elven architecture is a bit more sophisticated than yours.
La cámara, Geralt. La cámara. Ahí está. Buenísimo. Vámonos. Oh, ¿alguien está hablando? ¿Quiénes son ustedes?
Oh, who's this? And why are they here?
I believe we're done for the day, my tulip. Be a dear and leave us alone. Therefore, I think we can agree this matter is between us and us alone, correct? Crevan of Spain, Corman Maca, and the Witcher of Rivia. Ketmil. Do you like my new model? Something of Lara Doran about her, wouldn't you agree, Crevan?
Her height, perhaps. Nothing more.
I see I've touched a tender spot. So let's change the subject, shall we? Care for a drink?
Didn't come here for tea.
I must admit, you appearing here. Quite the surprise, Witcher. Incidentally, interesting choice of allies. Do you think Avalach is honest with you? Just curious.
A ver, yo diría que sí, pero no lo conozco, así que diré que no.
No, but honesty's not a facet of your species, so quit spewing bile. Won't gain you anything.
I detect a shadow of impatience in your faces, it seems. So what brings you here?
I've come to tell you who killed our king.
You've gone through a great deal of trouble to reach me. So I must believe you've put equal effort into preparing this lie.
You shall see the truth. You will dream it.
You've been a neuromancer. My intuition was correct. This will be interesting.
Better believe it. This way, please.
Witcher Geralt, a true man of action. Might I know where we're going?
To the world of the Enshe. Directly this time.
Let's go, before any guards show up.
Joder, es altísimo el tipo. Como Picasso. Voy a guardar esa imagen. Ah, es divertida. A ver, es que Picasso porque es el único que conozco además de Da Vinci, la verdad. No conozco a ningún otro. Ese es el geometrismo... No me acuerdo cómo se llama. A ver, probablemente sea de él. Hizo tantas boludeces, lo que es lo más probable. Pero no estoy seguro. La verdad es que solamente conozco a esos dos. A Leonardo da Vinci y a Picasso. No conozco a ningún otro. No confían en lo que no son los anteriores. Está muy bien, pero ¿por qué está tardado tanto en cargar?
I take it I needn't introduce our guest.
Greetings, Cyril. So it's true. The swallow has befriended the fox.
There's naught you can do to make us turn on one another.
Avalach blackmailed you. Do you not remember? Tried to force you to warm our king's bed. Treated your body like a side of pork.
I remember. But I also remember what you advised Eredin do with me once I was caught. And I remember what the Red Riders did at Kaer Morhen.
I didn't come here to argue. The proof you promised. Where is it?
You will see it. In your dream.
Ah, yes. The Oneiromancer. Visions that cannot be fabricated. Do you wish to show me how Eredin murdered our king? What then? Am I to incite the NL against Eredin? Call for revolution? And proclaim Avalach our new king?
You'll do what you want. If you decide to continue serving the regicide, so be it. Wouldn't even be surprised.
Very well. Have your oracle summon dreams of my king's last moments.
We shall all dream them, to make certain there are no misunderstandings.
Why not?
Joder.
The king is dead. Long live the king.
You must face him on your terms. In this world, in a place of your choosing. It's your only chance. Sail to Skellige and find the Sunstone. With it, you will summon the Naga Fair. Eredin will come too. Should he call for reinforcements, no NL will answer.
You have done the thing most just. A new portal to Tirnalia will open. I shall stabilize it and you will return. Come with me.
Es como su pequeña hija, me encanta. Me encanta la relación que tienen estos dos. Es como su hija. Ver a Geralt en ese modo paternal es genial.
Could have been bluffing. Might have just said that so we'd let him go. Damn it, we should have pressed him.
Calm down. Avalark knows him better. We'll hear him out when he returns.
Speak of the devil.
Geralt's worried. He believes we let girls go too easily.
Can never be too careful.
Agreed. Yet I do believe Gels will keep his word. Withhold support from Eredin.
Seems to me you have a plan. Care to share it with us?
Once we find the Sunstone, aided by your sorceresses and their magic, we shall draw Eredin's ship to a bay along the coast of Undvik. We will wait in ambush, lay a trap. When the King of the Hunt arrives, we will spring it and kill him.
Just like that?
Defeating Eredin will be no small feat, but we will accomplish it. Find the sorceresses of the lodge, and we'll meet at the port. Then we sail to Skellige.
Me estoy dando cuenta que las misiones principales tienen muchísimas cinemáticas y por lo tanto no hablo mucho. Hablo realmente poco en realidad. Pero lo que hago se nos salva una cosa así rara.
So I heard.
A few people helped me then. Others not so much. Now I mean to repay them both. Coming with?
Sí.
Lead the way.
We need to go to Temple Isle.
Don't remember you being religious?
Nor am I now. Let's go. Almost there.
Where are we going exactly?
To see Horson Jr.
Está muerto.
Bit late for that. He's dead.
I asked Sultan, and he said Horson's alive and well on Temple Isle.
I was there. Stuck a sword in his gut.
Your hand must have slipped, because it seems he's recovered.
Por eso digo lo de cortarle la cabeza.
Why are you doing this again?
I want to look him in the eyes.
What then?
Don't know. Depends what I see.
Oh no. Vuelve, Siri, vuelve. Oh no. Vale. ¿Puedo hacer de día? Vale, es de día, ahora está mejor. Partida guardada. ¿Me voy a despedir ahora? En este mismo momento. Esto es todo bueno, es una porquería. Embajador del reino, busca el contacto de nuevos talones y lo encontré. Voy a hablar con... Esto debería no estar hecho, pero está hecho. Qué lástima. Vale, tendría que hacer esto. Bueno, no importa. Aunque ya haya cargado la partida, se guardó las misiones. Ah, es una lástima eso. Pero está bien. Vale. Lo que voy a hacer es... como no me dan el contrato... O sea, el tesoro para buscar la armadura del gato magistral. Lo que voy a hacer es buscarla por mi cuenta. Así a la próxima. Tengo una armadura mejor que esta. Porque esta es muy buena, pero si es mejor, mejor aún, ¿no? Vale. Así que guardo la partida y nos vemos luego. Muchas gracias por estar aquí. Adiós.